Man, I am tired. You're telling me. My job has me working like a slave. Well, my job has me feeling like I am back in those days. What days? The civil rights movement days. Hey, well, what do you know about the civil rights movement? Well, actually I know a lot because I've been through the civil rights movement and I supported the change. So what do you know about it? Well, I know that the way colored people were treated was wrong. Jim Crow laws were set into place and that said that everyone must be treated equally, but things weren't like that. Colored people were treated badly. Those blacks who had migrated to northern and western states in an attempt to escape the legal restrictions of Jim Crow laws found that life in these new locations had similar restrictions because of customs based on racial prejudice or a judgment or opinion based on a preconceived notions about race. Blacks in the north and west faced discrimination or poor treatment based on race in housing and the job market, among other areas. Police and citizens alike enforced the separation of races vigorously. Blacks who tried to mix with whites were arrested, beaten, or killed. Penalties for violence were rarely enforced when the crimes were acted out against blacks. The laws did no help. Yeah, and my grandfather told me, some people wouldn't allow colored people in their restaurants, grocery stores, clothing stores, public lounges, or even restrooms. Yeah, discrimination was bad where I grew up. Colored people got second-handed products and were treated hostile by most whites. But wait, things started looking up for them. As you may know, Rosa Parks, who was a part of the NAACP, and also an African-American woman, active rebellion started changing the way of some people's views. She didn't want to give up her seat on a bus to a white person. Yeah, in that time colored people would have to sit in the back of a metro bus. Rosa Parks refused to sit in the back of the bus. Eventually the law got her. She was arrested. That started new trials. In response to her arrest, a boycott is launched until the buses are desegregated. Also, the boycott later was led by Martin Luther King, an African-American man. Martin Luther King was arrested and jailed during anti-segregation protests in Birmingham. After his release, about 200,000 people joined the march on Washington, congregating at the Lincoln Memorial. Participants listen as Martin Luther King delivers his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. Yeah, also sadly 4 young girls attending Sunday school are killed when a bomb explodes at the 16th Street Baptist Church, a popular location for civil rights meetings. Riots erupt in Birmingham, leading to the deaths of 2 more black young ones. Also sadly, Martin Luther King, at age 39, is shot as he stands on the balcony outside his hotel. President Johnson signs the Civil Rights Act of 1968, prohibiting discrimination in the sale, rental, and financing of housing. African Americans had been working to gain political and economic rights for nearly a century. Yup, colored people have come a long way to get these ways overturned and balance put into the world. True. Well, my lunch break is over now, so I'll see you next time. Yeah, it is time for me to go anyway. See you later. This was a video by Gregory G. Originally for a History Day project for MS.Carter.